Our next topic is has to do with Black Wall Street and how what's going on now
Here's a satellite image of the
with these
raging Dixie Fire.
fires.
It's sending smoke 1,000 miles away. The fight to put out those flames about to
Instead
get
of
even
boom,
worse. NBC News correspondent Emily Akita is in Greenville. Emily, California experiencing unprecedented heat and drought, and firefighters are about to get another gut punch. What is the weather outlook there? Oh, a grim one to be short and in summary. Firefighters are bracing for what they say will be worsening conditions throughout the week. As you mentioned, intensifying heat as well as predicted thunderstorms that could cause lightning to spark fires and continue to allow this Dixie Fire to grow. Another element they're preparing for is the wind. And that's something we've seen played out to an intense degree
earth,
earlier on.
wind,
In
and
24
fire.
hours, firefighters say they blame the wind for allowing the Dixie Fire to really grow and
They blame the
continue to
wind.
burn over 110,000 acres. Now, I will say they make.
Oh, but isn't it something whereby you can point the blame and it seems that you know why something's going on while it's going on and nobody's thinking about, oh, what happened from our own hands that's bringing this negative energy to us. They got cattle's that are being ruined from fires. Millions and millions and millions of building materials and just property, personal properties burnt up, almost as if a bomb. So, isn't that ironic? Wow, wow. And it's also ironic they still don't want to give any reparations or what I would call restoration. They don't want to give any funds toward that. And that's trouble, very trouble from my point of view. I think it's very trouble. But what are you going to do? Yeah, so that's my two topics today. One, the first one was, oh, this one right here is the the correlation of the fires that they have at the Dixie area in California. California got fires that's been going on for years, and nobody's connecting the two. As far as okay, what happened in Oklahoma, and what did our hands do in order to bring forth this calamity that we see today? Wow. But for those that think, and for those for eyes to see and ears to hear, we see the coalition. I mean, the comparison, a correlation between the two. Oklahoma uh, City bombing of the Black Wall Street, which was the Greenwood, I think the Greenwood section of Oklahoma. And this right here happened in Green, I forget what section. I'm gonna get to that section. She's gonna name it for us. Right about now. Yeah.
Here's a satellite image of the raging Dixie Fire. It's sending smoke 1,000 miles away. The fight to put out those flames about to get even worse. NBC News correspondent Emily Akita is in Greenville. Emily, California experiencing unprecedented heat and
Greenville.
drought, and
You got
firefighters are about
Greenwood
to get another gut punch.
and
What is the weather outlook
Greenville.
there?
too
Well, a
much
grim one to be
of a
short, and in summary, firefighters are bracing for what they say will be worsening conditions.
too much of a correlation. So that, let's give thought to that. Millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of people's property being ruined when all that has to be done, all that needs to be done is reconciliation. See, I believe that being that a lot of us melanated individuals are waking up and realizing that most of the stuff that we've been told have been lies, and they've been told to us in a way in order to control our thoughts. Because one thing I'm beginning to realize is that melanated individual, when he thinks on, he or she thinks creatively, and it's in conjunction, and it's in conjunction with how nature reacts to our reality, and we have tapped into that. Some of us, whereby we could change the reality of what is or what's around us just by correlating with nature. And the ones that mostly can do that is the melanin. Ones come from the land. Come from the land. So therefore, you got this global warming, or whatever they want to call it. They call it global warming. I think it's a global warning that needs to be admonished and acknowledged. But
the police are seen as this extra layer of
heavy rain and dangerously high winds wreaking havoc on the suburbs of Chicago. Further north, threatening funnel clouds seen twisting in the distance.
Almost on the ground.
This massive twister west of the city destroying a silo.
Oh my goodness.
All of it ushering in oppressive heat and humidity. In the Pacific Northwest, millions are now bracing for a blistering heat wave.
We've got probably 3 or 4 days of some really high heat to get through.
yeah, so
Temperatures expected to...
we got heat wave coming. We got pandemic. The pandemic is already here, it's, wreaking havoc. But yeah, y'all send me, drop a comment, leave a comment, share, subscribe, and that thumbs up. More thoughts later. I'll catch y'all on the rebound.